Have you ever wondered how Islam, a faith born in the Arabian desert, became the spiritual home for nearly a third of the world's Muslims? Right here in South Asia, we're talking about India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, a region with over 600 million Muslims. The story isn't one of conquest, as many assume, but a tale of love, wisdom, and profound spirituality. It's the story of the Sufis. So, who were these Sufis? Imagine scholars, poets, and saints who didn't just preach religion, they lived it. They were mystics who sought a direct personal experience of God. For them, Islam wasn't just a set of rules. It was a path of the heart, a journey of inner purification to find the divine within. This focus on love, compassion, and inner peace was the core of their message. It's what we call tasawwuf, or Sufism. When these Sufi masters began arriving in South Asia around the 8th century, they found a land already rich with deep spiritual traditions. Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, these were philosophies that had explored the inner world for centuries. The Sufis didn't come to erase this. Instead, they found common ground. They spoke a language that resonated with the local people, the language of the soul. They didn't build armies. They built hospices, known as khanqahs. These places were open to everyone, regardless of their caste, creed, or religion. Imagine a weary traveler, a poor farmer, or a curious scholar, all sitting together, sharing a meal from a communal kitchen, a langar. There were no barriers here. In a society strictly divided by the caste system, this was revolutionary. The khanqah became a symbol of radical equality, a place where a person's worth was measured not by their birth, but by their sincerity and their thirst for knowledge. Let's talk about some of these incredible figures. Take Khwaja Moinuddin, Chishti of Ajamar, fondly known as Gharib Nawaz, the benefactor of the poor. He arrived in Rajasthan in the 12th century. His message was simple: love towards all, malice towards none. He didn't engage in complex theological debates. Instead, he served the poor, healed the sick, and offered solace to the heartbroken. People were drawn to his immense compassion and humility. They saw in him a living embodiment of divine love, and through him, they saw the beauty of Islam. His shrine in Ajmer today is visited by millions of people of all faiths, a testament to his enduring legacy of unity. Then there was Nizamuddin Aulia in Delhi. His khanqah was a vibrant hub of culture and spirituality. He believed that serving humanity was the highest form of worship. He famously said, "If you want to please God, please his creation." He and his most beloved disciple, the legendary poet Amir Khusrau, created a new cultural synthesis. Khusrau is often called the father of Qawwali, a form of devotional music that blends Persian, Arabic, and Indian musical traditions. Through poetry and music, they expressed the deepest longings of the soul for the divine, making spiritual concepts accessible and emotionally powerful for everyone. This music wasn't just entertainment, it was a form of prayer, a way to reach a state of spiritual ecstasy. Further east, in Bengal, saints like Shah Jalal of Sylhet carried the same torch. Legends tell of his miraculous journey and his compassionate nature, which won the hearts of the local people. In Punjab, the land of 5 rivers, Baba Farid Ganjakar's poetry spoke of detachment from worldly desires and the sweetness of divine love. His verses were so profound that some were even included in the Guru Granth Sahib, the holy scripture of Sikhism. This shows the incredible respect and cross-pollination of ideas that was happening. What made their approach so successful was their method of dawah, or invitation to the faith. It was peaceful, gradual, and personal. They didn't force conversions. They lived lives of impeccable character, embodying the prophetic qualities of mercy, generosity, and patience. They learned the local languages, understood the local customs, and wove Islamic teachings into the cultural fabric of the land. They used stories, poetry, and music art forms that touched the heart directly. They talked about the unity of being, Wadat o Wujud, an idea that resonated with the monastic traditions already present in Indian philosophy. They showed that the path to God was not about abandoning one's culture, but about enriching it with a new spiritual dimension. They presented an Islam that was inclusive, mystical, and deeply personal. This legacy is alive all around us. The very soul of South Asian culture is infused with this Sufi spirit. When you hear the mesmerizing call of a qawwali, when you visit a dargah or a shrine where people of all faiths seek blessings, you are witnessing the living tradition of the Sufis, the poetry of Rumi. Hafez and Bulleh Shah is still recited in homes and concert halls, reminding us of a love that transcends all boundaries. The Sufis taught that the true journey is inward. They demonstrated that spirituality is not about conflict, but about connection. They built bridges of understanding where others saw walls of division. Their message was a powerful antidote to intolerance and extremism, showing that the essence of faith is love. So, the next time you think about the history of Islam in South Asia, remember, it's not just a story of kings and empires. It's a story of humble saints and scholars who conquered hearts not with swords, but with love. They planted a seed of spirituality that has grown into a mighty tree, providing shade and shelter to hundreds of millions of souls. It's a beautiful legacy of peace, wisdom, and a love that continues to inspire us today. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into our shared history.